What's up, guys? Welcome to the Lucky Kicha Minus podcast. We're talking about honesty. And it's funny, when I was young, I had a mentor, and my mentor said, Hunter, it's the most important thing for you to do as a man, as a person, as a human, to be honest. And I was like, why? Why is it so important to be honest? Because as a kid, you lie as a way of protecting your ass. Could be figuratively, could be metaphorically. You're just protecting yourself, right? But he was like, listen, the reason why you are honest as you can be is for two reasons. One is because it creates confidence within yourself. It allows for you to know that you can manage whatever situation comes because you told the truth. That is something that you begin to ingrain into your character, and it begins to develop you so that whenever the situation comes where you have the opportunity to lie, you prefer to say, I'll step into greatness by telling the truth, and whatever situation comes, I know I can handle it. That's the first reason. Second reason is because you are giving the people around you the opportunity to make the best outcome for themselves. And that is just as important as what you being able to stand on your word. They can actually stand on their word because their word is based in reality. Let me break this down for you. If you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and your girlfriend or boyfriend says, hey baby, let me ask you, are you cheating on me? And your first response is, no, it's not. And they stay with you. They're making that decision based off of deceit, right? But if you go, I'm cheating, then it's up to them. The ball is in their court. You said the truth. You said your piece. The ball is in their court. If they say, I'm leaving, they stand on the fact that they're leaving. It is a righteous decision. And you know that you did the best that you could. I mean, yeah, you cheated. That's not the best that you could do, maybe. But you know that you told them the truth, and you respected them enough to make a decision for themselves on how they wanted to proceed with their life. Or they might go, okay, and they stay with you. And even in that sense, they have to stand on their decision. It's not your fault whether you continue to cheat and they continue to get their feelings hurt, or everybody starts talking bad about them for staying with you, because at the end of the day, you gave them reality. And reality is the best gift you can give anybody. The ability to move forward with confidence and to stand on their word. That is monumental, and that is what strong people do. Okay? It's funny, I actually was talking with my mother like 2 days ago, and she was talking about how some people in her life were stealing from her, right? And she was like, do I get rid of them? And I'm like, well, yeah, you should. And she was like, the thing about it is, the thing that they were lying about was small. And I was like, all right, what happened? And she was like, some people that were working for me were stealing something so tiny, candy. And I was like, okay, they're stealing candy. And she was like, yeah. And I approached them about it. I asked them, hey, were you guys stealing candy? And I know that they're stealing candy because my mom is like one of those people who watches to see if you continue to do it. Like, she will count her candy, write down the number. Once it gets subtracted another one, now she has proof that she can address you and step on your neck. That's how my mom is, right? So she was like, I know that they were stealing candy because I checked, and then they stole a little bit more because they didn't know I was checking, and now I'm for sure. So I just approached them just because I wanted them to tell me the truth, and I know I can trust them. I already know they stole the candy, but can I trust that you would tell me the truth even when I approach you with proof? And I'm like, fair enough. So she approached them, and she was like, hey, ladies, were you guys stealing candy from me? And they were like, no, Dr. Indigo, of course not. And she was like, listen, ladies, I know you were stealing candy because I had this many pieces. And they kept on saying, no, we didn't steal the candy, we didn't. And she was like, okay, ladies, listen, I'll give you one more option, one more chance to tell me the truth, because I know you stole the candy. Did you steal candy from me? And they were like, yeah, we stole, they didn't even say we stole, they said, yeah, we took one piece. Even though she knew that they all had took at least 2 pieces separately. And she flipped. She lost it. She said, you know what, get out my house. I don't want you guys working here anymore. Bunkos, right? That small situation of deceit had lost those women a huge opportunity, right? Because they were so afraid of the outcome that would come from telling the truth about something small, they lost everything. If they would have just stood on their word and said, you know what, yes, we stole it, maybe my mom would have fired them. They don't know. That's the risk you take by standing on your word, because strong people are willing to take risk. If that's taking a risk on talking to the person that you want to be engaged with, if that's going for the opportunity of starting your own business and possibly failing, strong people take risk. And it is a risk in telling the truth. But they were not strong people. Their character was not strong, and that is the reason that they are now unemployed. For your life, anybody watching this, standing on the truth can be the difference between love and loneliness, the difference between success and failure, the difference between everything and nothing at all. Me personally, I'm going to stand on the truth, and I'm going to tell you when I'm bullshitting, I'm going to tell you when I'm telling the truth, and I'm going to allow for you to make the decision based off of that. I was talking to somebody today, and she said that her biggest turnoff is liars. And I felt it completely. I already knew that that's a strong turnoff. But we began to dive into it, and she asked me, like, are you a liar? And I was like, well, baby, I mean, truth be told, everybody lies, so fair enough. But I am going to stand on my word to the ability that I have. And I could tell that she was like, okay. So then she asked me a follow-up question, and she was like, do you have options? And I think that a lot of people in her life, and other people that you guys might also be able to resonate with this, will go, no, you are the only person there is. I love you. And I do care about her. But I've flat out said, yeah, of course I have options. Because at the end of the day, I want her to be able to make the best decision for herself based off of the true reality. You know, if I would have said, no, of course not, and she stays around, and then she comes later to find out, wait a second, it's not what you told me, now I'm a liar, now there's lack of respect in our relationship, now there's nothing that can redeem because you have already been stamped liar. But if you stand on your word and go, yeah, I do, and she decides to leave, fair enough. But at least you know, hey, I did the best I could with what I had to offer. And if she stays, there's a higher level of respect, there's a higher level of love that you guys have, and you know that when it gets hard, the transparency is going to be there from at least your side. And it can't nobody be mad at that but the devil, right? So guys, it's much love to all of you. It's the Lalaki Kichap Manis podcast. I'm Lalaki Kichap Manis, and I just want to tell y'all, bunkos.